Welcome to Brunswick Now. I'm your host, Megan Masser. Today, we'll cover a few things in Brunswick County you'll want to be sure to check out. First, we'll speak with Rick Perkins, representing the Holden Beach Ladies Club in their Mother's Day concert. Then we'll speak with Susan Line and Clarice Holden, who'll discuss the Brunswick Community College Foundation and this year's fundraiser. Finally, we'll speak with Robert Meeks, author of Childhood Revisited, a book about growing up in beautiful Brunswick County. Stay with us for the next half hour as we bring you Brunswick Now.
Welcome to Brunswick Now, ATMC TV, Channel 3, bringing you the best of Brunswick.
Let's first welcome Rick Perkins. Welcome to the show, Rick.
I appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Now, you're here on behalf of the Holden Beach Ladies Club, but first I want to find out who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I'm actually president of Southeastern Gospel Music Association. We do benefits all over the state, and I reside here in Holden Beach.
Okay, and so what exactly is the Southeastern Gospel Music Association?
We are a promotional company that helps profit and nonprofit organizations reach their goals.
Okay, and what event are you putting on this year with the Ladies Club?
We're doing the Mother's Day celebration. It's an actual Christian contemporary tour. It's called Love Come to Life.
Okay. And what bands are in the tour?
We have Big Daddy Weave out of Nashville, Tennessee. There's also some other bands from Tyler, Texas. We have Illuminate. It's a great worship band. And we have American Idol, Chris Sly, that will be there as well.
And Chris Sly, I've heard that he's helped write some songs, maybe?
Yeah, he's actually co-written a song for Rascal Flatts, country music artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
And what are you doing this event for?
It's a benefit for the Holden Beach Ladies Club, and of course they do a lot of support here in Brunswick County for people in need.
So it's really going to come back and help the community.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great.
Yep.
And can you tell me again when this event is taking place?
Yeah, it's Saturday, May 7th, and it'll start at 7 o'clock at the Brunswick Community College over at Odell Williamson Auditorium.
Okay, that's a beautiful setting. It's perfect for concerts and events because it feels a little bit more intimate with it being in the smaller auditorium. How long have you been doing these concerts?
I've been working in promotions about 25 years, and we actually last year we again had a big concert, Mother's Day celebration for the Ladies Club. It was with Point of Grace and Mark Schultz. It was at the community college, and it was a success too. I think we had about 1,100 in attendance, and this one will be just as big a concert, so we want everybody to come.
Awesome. Yeah. Joining us now is Susan Line and Clarice Holden. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you, Megan.
Thanks for being on the show today. Now, first I want to find out a little bit more about each one of you. Susan, what do you do?
Well, Megan, I work in the Office of Development at Brunswick Community College, and in our office, we serve as a liaison for the foundation to the college. In particularly, though, what I do is I raise money for scholarships for students at Brunswick Community College. Of course, we support programs at Brunswick Community College too, but our commitment and our emphasis is doing whatever we can do to make students successful at Brunswick Community College.
And Clarice?
What do I do with the college? I'm on the foundation board, and what we do is we raise money to really help students get a scholarship because times are hard right now, and that's why we're having to do more events, and it's so much fun to be able to help students that will not ever have a chance to have an education, and us be able to reward them with that.
And we appreciate all that you do. And so you're both with the Brunswick Community College Foundation. Can you tell me a little bit more about what the foundation is?
Sure. The foundation at Brunswick Community College was established in 1982, and we are a 501(c) organization. And the mission of the foundation is primarily to support the college in everything they do. but their main focus has been over the years is to establish scholarships for students so that they can help these students, pay for their tuition, their books. Also, too, the foundation is really a building block for the college to support various programs financially and really to do whatever we can to make awareness of the college.
And what would you say is the importance of giving to a foundation like the Brunswick Community College Foundation?
Well, I think it's very important because, we have multiple ways of giving at the college. And, you can have a legacy, you can have, there's so many foundations that you can give into that it's going to give people for many years an opportunity to go to college. As our community grows, Megan, it has really, we've seen the need for more help. And our only industry in Brunswick County is tourism. So you really need an education to be able to have a better life. And so that's what we're doing. We're really helping students help make their life better.
And how do you raise money for the foundation?
Well, of course, we always
It's a
are
big
doing.
question, right?
Yeah, it really is. But we're always doing fundraisers, and we try to keep our fundraisers at a minimum. But we always have what we consider our large fundraiser every year. But we also do our annual community and campus fund drive. And just so.
Finally, let's welcome Robert Meeks. Robert, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. Now, you're the author of Childhood Revisited. Let's talk about that. What is your book about?
It's basically about the childhood I grew up in, probably your grandparents grew up in. We had nothing, so to speak, to occupy our time. So we played outside, and we had enjoyed ourselves. At night, they had to holler to bring us in the house because we were occupied having fun. Today, they've got technology. Every time you go to a restaurant, you don't talk to anybody anymore. And that's basically what it's about. It's just childhood of the 50s.
And when did you begin writing this book?
In 2009. It took me about 9 months to write it. And like they say, writing a book, it takes you, like a woman giving birth. It takes 9 months to publish it. So you're talking about a year and a half before you get your book out on the market.
But when you sent it to your publisher, it was the first publisher, and they accepted it right away?
That's the first publisher I sent it to, and they accepted right off the bat just on the synopsis I sent. But being the real intellectual that I am on the computer, I sent the whole book, and they just got a little bit of it.
And what inspired you to write about your life growing up in Brunswick County?
One afternoon, I was just watching all these children around with their little technology instruments in their hands and realized I had a perfect childhood. I didn't have technology. We finally got a TV in 1954, black and white.
And now they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Even on their phones.
Nobody even thought about man on the moon at the time. If that was it, that was a lie. Because nobody can go to the moon back then.
And have you always been a writer?
No, I was in the Air Force, went into sales, and I started right after we got married, but realized I couldn't write and support my family because it takes your brain to think all the time to write to me.
Right.
And I needed to work. So I just kind of let it sit on the back burner, took a course for writing, and let it sit on the back burner until it struck me 2 years ago.
And what is your most fond memory of growing up?
I've thought about that. I reckon it would be that 2 trees sitting beside my house that are still sitting over in Brunswick County in Belleville.
Climbing the trees.
The house is gone, but the trees are still there. I would climb up to the top of those trees and jump from limb to limb like Tarzan did. You know, we had no fear. You're not real smart back then at 9 and 10 years old.
I don't know. I remember doing that with my little cousins at my grandmother's house, jumping from tree
It was
to tree.
fun. Well, we used to climb pine trees and sway back and forth till we hit the ground, and they would hold the pine tree. I would get off, and another person would get on and let it go, and they would swing back and forth.